Hi friends, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to another video. Long time no speak. I know I've been a bit absent on here, but I am just doing my best. I'm taking it as it comes, and when I can film videos, I will film videos. So this plan with me is for the week of Jan 31st through the 5th or 6th, I think it's the 6th. And I'm using this Sticky Essentials kit that I have had literally forever. This is like a prime example of why I decided to get a second planner this year, because I just needed to use these kits that were just going around and around and around in my storage and just were not getting used. So at the end of the day, I actually really enjoyed using this kit, but I just know that it's not good enough, but it's just not in my, it's not going to make my top, I only get 7 summer spots, so it's just not going to cut it. So as you can see, I decided to use copper foil with it. I don't know why I had random icons missing. I don't remember using this copper bundle because I didn't use anything else, but I did. So maybe I used it with another, the new format copper. I don't really know, honestly. I decided to keep the washi all one strip because it kind of looks like the beach or the water, as you can see. So I put the bow on the bottom, which I normally put on the top, but I put it on the bottom because then I thought the twinkle looked a lot better on the top. And then randomly as you saw, the bottom washi strip was cut through in a really random spot, so I just ended up just sticking it together. It was fine, but I was not expecting it when I pulled it up. So I actually think copper was a really nice choice with this kit. Generally, I tend to stick to copper in autumn, but I really thought that copper worked really well here. What I'm doing here is I realized this format from Sticky Essentials had 8 boxes and that's it, and I need 10. So I was like, shit, I can sometimes go with 9, I could make that work, but I definitely couldn't stretch 10 boxes. So I found this 2 boxes from the some drive-in mystery, I think, from 2019 maybe, that I never ended up using. I actually sold it, but I still had these boxes left over and I just thought they fit. It's a similar art style. Also, apologies for the lighting change there. The similar art style and a similar sort of color scheme, so I just thought they would work fine. They're obviously not a perfect match, but I kind of tried to hide them in the middle. So as you can see, I put it on Friday, and then I think I put the other box in the sidebar in the middle just to kind of, wedge them in there. Also, apologies that you can keep seeing my Rainbow Disneyland shirt. I clearly wasn't doing very well with my filming this day, so soz. Also, I could not remember for the life of me the order that the glitter headers needed to go in, so that's why I checked about 100 times, because I just kept looking and then being like, yep, okay, it's this order, and then I flipped the planner back over and I couldn't remember again. So, just planner girl things, am I right? So anyway, I guess a bit of a catch up. I have been laying a bit low, I guess, after the whole drama of the last few weeks. I just was feeling really over everything. I just didn't really want to speak to people. I didn't really want to put out content. I just was, feeling shit. But then I realized, fuck people. If you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. Unfollow me if you don't agree. That's totally fine. But there are people who genuinely do enjoy my content, and I got so many messages saying, please, do not give it up. We love you. Please come back. So, I thought, yeah, if you don't want to watch, unfollow. I really just am not letting those people rule my life. I'm not letting the negativity win, because I am feeling so much better after my decision not to shop at certain shop anymore. I don't regret it. I don't look back. I am finding so many, not so many new shops, but I'm shopping, I'm rediscovering shops that I stopped shopping at because I was spending all my money in one place. and I'm just enjoying it. I'm really enjoying trying out new art styles. I feel like there's heaps of new artists at the moment, like there's heaps of art styles, and I don't know, I do not look back. I do not regret it. I watch from afar what goes on with that shop, but I really don't have any interest, which is good. I was a bit worried that I was going to regret it and then freak out because I'd like made this stance that I wasn't going to shop there, and then what if I did? But no, I do not regret it. I'm really looking forward. I am shopping where I want to shop, and if there's anything that I really need to get from that shop, I just buy it from a D-stash, and we're good to go. So I am trying not to let all that get to me. I'm just enjoying planning again, and yeah, I've actually done this current week that I'm filming it is actually like the week of Valentine's Day, and I don't love that spread because I used a super dark kit and I just don't love dark spreads, but my other spreads I'm really loving. So I'm back here. I'm gonna keep filming. The videos might be a bit late, but I promise they'll be here one way or another. So let's get into the day by day. So for work this week, I marked it using a glitter half box because I accidentally ended up with 2 glitter samplers for this kit. So I thought, perfect, let's use the half boxes. And then I also used the work script on white paper. So one of my orders, I accidentally ordered on white paper. So I've got all these like heaps of work scripts on white, and I don't love using white in my main planner. So I decided to use them here, and that's how I marked work. I didn't use a character sticker. I just went with the script, the half box, and then I wrote in my hours. So starting off Monday, I used a paper and milk iced coffee icon to mark getting a frappe. So I honestly don't know if Macca's, what's it called? McDonald's in America has frappes, but that's like all I ever get from there. So it's like my drink of choice in the morning. I worked 9 to 5. I used a little thing to mark busy. I just could not be bothered finding a character sticker, so I just used the little like heart that already came on it. My best friend Maddie came over, so I used a like friend sticker from Papershire. We definitely both don't look like that, but it's what I had and I just went with it. We were watching stupid, like, funny YouTube videos, like Fail Army, like, the shit they used to watch, like, 10 years ago when you thought YouTube was funny. Like, we were just doing a whole rewatch of that, and it was just, I don't know, it was funny, so that's why I marked it. And then I watched Avengers Infinity War, because we were getting to the end of my Marvel watch through, and Maddie had just finished Marvel herself, and she really wanted to get my reaction to the last 2, so she stayed over and we watched Infinity War, and then you'll see in a couple of days we watched Endgame. So yeah, not really my favourite, but I don't want to offend anyone, so we're just going to move on. Then on Tuesday, I used a car icon to mark getting petrol, or gas as my American friends would refer to it. We call it petrol here. Then when I marked work, then I used another little thing and a Fox and Cactus girl. I've literally had this girl for forever, like just like popping a party popper thing to mark, like, just, it was a good day. If I marked this in my main planner, I would have used one of my scripts, but I didn't want to use them up, so I just wrote good day. Then I used a couple of icons from the kit, so I used the like film clapper to mark watching YouTube. I'm really sorry if you can hear that bird in the background. That's really frustrating. The whole world is silent except for this yapping bird, so thank you so much. Anyway, then I used a Instagram icon to mark an Instagram post, as the title, that word would suggest. Then I used a half box to mark playing Pokemon. So the new Pokemon game is out and I've been playing it non-stop, and I used a yellow switch icon from Stella Bow Sticker Co, I think. I'm really running low. I've literally ordered once from that shop, and I ordered like heaps of icons, like really before like Doodles took off, like she was doing them, and I'm really starting to run low, so I probably need to do another order soon. Then we move on to Wednesday, and because of the coil, I just can't write on it, so I have been writing on the thing before I put the sticker on, and I used another paper and milk iced coffee. I just thought the tones kind of matched this kit, even though the brown like isn't in there. I just thought it kind of matched, so I used that to mark another frappe. I made a rule for myself because I was sick of going there every morning and spending $6 that I would only get one on a Monday and a Friday, but I have obviously not done very well, so don't judge me. Then I went to work, and I had an extremely busy day, so I marked that using a little thing and like a thing, what's it called, person holding money. Then this always seems to happen for some reason, right? So my US box arrived, which is all of my like US address shopping for the last month, and it arrived on the day that my best friend, who doesn't know, like, not into planning, just the day that she stayed over. So I got it delivered to work, and then I had to bring it home, and I couldn't open it. And for some reason, it always seems to happen when she stays over. It's like a magnet. And so I just have to keep the box aside and just like wanting to open it so bad to go through my shit, but I can't because she doesn't really get it. So frustrating. And then we watched Endgame, which I don't want to spoil anything in case you haven't seen it, because I only just saw it. But I knew by the way that my best friend and husband were carrying on, I knew the ending that was going to happen because it's my favorite character. Like, I just knew. They kept carrying on about like, oh, just so you know, like, because I always say like no one dies in Marvel, they always come back to life. And they were like, just so you know, if anyone dies in this movie, it's real. And I was like, I just know who you're talking about because you wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't my favorite character. So I just knew it. It was still like extremely sad and I did not stop crying. But I knew it was coming. So anyway, this side of the week I am just looking at the planner and I actually like it a lot more than the first half. So let's get into it. Same thing, I used a paper and milk iced coffee to mark frappe. It literally took me 58 minutes to drive to work this day, and I live 25 minutes from work, and occasionally, like with school zones and traffic, it can take me up to 35 minutes. It took me 58 minutes this day because like my car, like once you stop, it like tells you how long you've been driving. 58 fucking minutes. I was fucking furious. And there's nothing worse, in my opinion, than getting to work like fired up. Like, it's just so frustrating. So I marked that. And then I was having a rubbish day this day. So I marked emotional as fuck. And I used a glam planner like teeny thing because she was like, I was just not having a day. Well, I was having a day, but it was not a good one, let me tell you. Then we had La Porchetta takeaway for dinner, which is like a local, it's like a chain Italian restaurant. It's kind of like Olive Garden in the States. It's like the, like like everyone shits on it, like the low quality Italian, but it's actually like good and cheap. Like I would describe it like that. Then I used a Switch icon from Paper and Milk to mark playing Pokemon. It was literally the perfect colour. It was like light orange and yellow, which is exactly the colours of this kit. So I was really happy to get to use that. Because I don't know when else I would use it. It's kind of a niche colour combination. Then on Friday I marked work yet again. And then, this is a bit weird, but I used a like asterisk, like star icon to mark. So ScoMo is our Prime Minister, like the equivalent of like Joe Biden, and we call him ScoMo because his name's Scott Morrison. He was like in the place that I work, like our little village that I work in. He was there, like doing his little PR run and stuff. So it was like, I don't know, it was one of those things that you just like have to mark because it was just like random. So I marked that. Then I finally got to open my mail and film my haul, so I was really excited about that, and that took me a while. Normally hauls take me at least an hour, if not more, to film, because I normally get a lot of stuff. Speaking of haul, my US box is currently on the way to me. I sent it a couple of days ago So I should have a haul up, depending when it gets here, next week or the week after. Yeah, there's like quite a bit of stuff in this one, so I'm excited about it. Then I used a flat lay from Stella Bow again to mark playing Switch. I feel like I probably played more Pokemon but got sick of marking it, so I just used that. Then onto Saturday, I used a heart icon to mark I went to visit Mum and Dad. I went to Office Works, but I couldn't fit the S in, so I marked Office Work. And then I went to Kmart, so that's fun. I used the Papershire sticker to mark Kmart, and I used the book stack to mark Office Works, because that's kind of like Staples, or what's the other one? Office Depot. It's like the same thing. Then I used a Papershire YouTube icon, which I've probably never used a icon as quickly as I've used this, so I really need to get a new sheet. So I marked edit and upload. I edited and uploaded the haul. Then I found my first shiny Pokemon of this game, so I marked that, which is super exciting, with a marshmallow from Paper and Milk. And then I used a Papershire sticker, which I think she's yawning, but I'm not really sure, and a script from Kinsey's Creation to mark relaxing. On Sunday, I slept in, which is rare. I really don't ever sleep in, so I used a flag and a... what's that? That is from Coffee Monsters Co. I like that it says sleep in, so I don't have to write anything or use a script. It's literally all in one. We went grocery shopping, so what did I do? I used a shopping cart to mark that. I then used a sticker from Papershire to mark HelloFresh delivery. We get HelloFresh pretty much every week, but I keep forgetting to mark it, so I decided to mark it this day. Then I used the AirPod case to mark listening to my true crime podcast. If you ever want a recommendation for true crime, I would really recommend Case File. It is by an Australian narrator, but he does cases all over the world, and 10 out of 10, honestly. Then we watched Spider-Man. I watched Spider-Man? Yes. I went to my friend Maddie's house and we watched the second Tom Holland Spider-Man so that we could go to the drive-in and watch the new one. However, we got to the drive-in and the movie wasn't on. So instead we watched Scream, which... how do I describe it? I like Scream for, like, on face value for what it is, as in it's like a parody of horror movies, like it's funny, but this one was just lame. Like, I did not find any of the, like, I don't know, like, it just was not interesting. Like, I enjoyed the first probably 1, 2, maybe 3, and it just has a certain charm. This one just did not have that charm at all. It was just lame, it was dumb, and I feel like I wasted my time. But anyway, moving on to this sidebar, I used a bow icon because I couldn't be fucked finding something else to mark finally finishing Marvel. So this has been going on for like a month now, so I feel like it was worth marking. And then I used a little thing with a heart to mark I got my first shiny, which was what happened on Saturday, I think. I then went to use the deco, but it was way too big, so I decided not to. This is the spread zoomed out. I really, really, really love it. I love copper foil with it, and I was just overall extremely happy. As you can see, there's the deco. It's way too big. So, that's everything for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.